So we got the videos.
That was a nice old man sound. That
I was like, let's get ready for the video.
My
You
back.
just called me an old man.
You're such a handsome old man.
Rafi's tips for artists because he loves you.
Hola, you amazing artist, and welcome to our series of Ask Rafi, Answer
Yeah, that.
All right, let's just get to the question.
Okay. Our question comes from Lisa, who listens to our podcast and watches our YouTube vids, and her website is alchemysoularts.com.
Oh, yeah.
Which is a cool name.
That is a cool name.
I have a question for you, but let me start by saying that it's rare that I encounter folks that are as introspective, real, and willing to forge their own paths as the two of you.
Aw, thank you.
Thank you. I am a seller on Etsy and have done very well. I've decided that I would not offer free shipping and ride the wave. I found it really had no impact on my sales, bullet dodged, or so I thought. Now comes the Etsy offsite advertising. Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah.
I am at my wit's end and would like to move my shop to my Squarespace site. Is there a way to streamline the sales tax part of it, or do I have to input every single county in every state? Thank you for your help in advance, Lisa. Let me start by saying, yeah, dude. The struggle is real and it can be really confusing.
Yeah,
with sales tax.
that was one of the benefits of having our stuff on Etsy, the fact that they're calculating the sales tax. Now, looking at the website where we're doing like WooCommerce, we gotta basically calculate sales tax for
every county in every state. And also, it's complicated because if you're in a destination state versus a nexus state,
we're not really qualified to give advice on this particular thing because honestly, the laws are changing from like day to day when it comes to those taxes, the internet tax. Nobody knows what they're doing. Now, we have WooCommerce, so I don't know about Squarespace, but I think that Avalera, not aloe vera.
Aloe vera is good for a lot of things, but not sales tax remittance.
Just take a look online and do some research into different companies that are helping with sales tax because I know that they're actually one that we're considering for our website because they have a plugin that goes into the site that pretty much
automatically figures it out for you.
Yeah.
So that you can spend time creating and not 100% of your time remitting sales tax.
Yeah, because I think about that and I think about like different counties and like, okay, well, do we have to collect sales tax here? Do we have to do this? What if this county changes their sales tax amount?
Which they do often.
All the time. And you're dealing with thousands of counties that are out there. So like this could be a huge, giant pain in the butt. And I guarantee you that because this is kind of new, there's going to be a lot of companies that are going to be jumping on the bandwagon to be helping small businesses with this particular problem. It's not aloe vera.
Avalera's been around a while. They've done this for a lot of large businesses, online businesses. We are not sponsored by them.
No,
FYI. They are the company that we're looking into to handle that on our website because they seem like they have their shirt together.
If any of you guys because if you are selling art online, then chances are that you've come into this issue. If you have a way that you do it that doesn't require you to enter all of that tax information, just go ahead and leave that in the comment section below to help each other out when it comes to this. Like I said, we're still researching it, but there are options that are out there. And they're definitely one that we're looking into. Right now, internet tax laws are
a hot mess.
They're a hot mess. We're in Florida, which there's really nothing going on right now, so it's given us a little bit of time to be able to figure this out. But that's going to be changing soon. That's going to be changing all over
I'm predicting that it's going to be like nationwide. We're going to have to look at this within the next couple of years, definitely.
Yeah.
Probably sooner than that.
And obviously the explanations that are out there is like, I don't understand what Nexus, what this is, what that is. And essentially what it means is, to one extent, if you're doing business in Florida, then any Florida residents, because your location is in Florida, you have to charge taxes to anybody that's in Florida.
Right.
But then there are some states where you have to charge that tax to anybody that purchases from you. And then there are some states where you have to charge the tax of the place where you are selling it to.
Yeah.
So it's different all across the board.
Yeah, and for us children of the 80s and 90s, Nexus was a luxurious shampoo, not a term you needed to use for business. I'll tell you, I collect and remit sales tax for Florida.
Yep.
And that is enough of a job.
We'll actually be posting a video on this subject once we get our shirt together.
Yeah, if we decide to go with aloe vera, as you call
if
them.
we decide to go with aloe vera or decide to go with someone else, like I said, we're still in the researching phase, but that's what I would recommend that you do. Ask other artists out there that have an online business that you notice that they're collecting taxes. Ask them how it is that they do that, what company they go with. Figure it out. Do some research online. Try not to get completely confused. And definitely check out the Avalara website and see what it is that they're offering and see if there's any companies that are like them. Like I said, we're not sure that we're going to go with them. They just seem like the best option right now, but
yeah, and if and well, it's not if, it's when we do this.
She said doo-doo
Yeah.
again. Yeah.
Apparently I like
doo-doo.
I like putting a little doo-doo in the videos.
Oh, God.
When we do this, we will be filming a video about the experience.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be more in depth. I have a feeling that we said nothing in this video that supported. Hopefully we answered the question.
I think there's strong evidence to that point.
I mean,
that we probably said nothing.
Yeah, because we don't know enough about the subject, and that's okay. If you don't know enough about the subject, that's okay. Just research it as best you can.
I will say, to conclude, that this is one of the biggest hurdles when you're going from a site that handles it for you to then having to think about handling it yourself. It could be one of the biggest reasons that people are scared to make that change.
Yeah.
We commend you for deciding to make that switch. And honestly, I think as time goes on, that this will get easier because it will need to, because more people will need to do this.
Yeah, each state is handling it on their own, so like they're not even unified in what's going on. So something will happen where it makes it a little bit easier. As for now, I would say that the option is take a look at something that might work with whatever web. So, like you said, Squarespace, we use WooCommerce. Take a look and see if there are any plugins or apps or things that work with what you're doing.
Our light just went out.
Yep. We're in the dark now.
I guess that concludes our video.
That concludes our video. Lights out. Like I said earlier in the video, if you have any advice when it comes to this very, very tricky subject, just leave that in the comment section below, and that would be a huge help to all of us, I think, at this point.
Indeed. And if you guys have any awesome questions for us, feel free to visit RafiandClee.com. We have a section called For Artists, and in that section you'll find the Ask Us a Question button.
And you will get honest answers from us even when we don't know the answer.
Even when we think aloe vera has to do with taxes and also shampoo.
And thank you so much for watching, you guys. You guys are absolutely freaking amazing. I totally adore you. And if you like this and you want to watch more like this where there's no answer for you, go ahead and click right over here to subscribe. And that's it. Say goodbye, Clee.
Good day.
Adios.